The second month of summer kicked off with a bang for automotive fans this week, after the Italians from Ferrari decided to make the hot air outside even hotter, with the introduction of a new interpretation of the archetype of the 2 Plus Coupe Berlinetta, with a front mid-mounted V8 engine. They call the new car the Amalfi, and this is why it will make the Roma it is meant to replace green with envy and easily forgotten. The first order of business would be to address the elephant in the room, which in this case would be the similarity between the Amalfi and the Roma, visual and otherwise. Yes, they exist, and it's natural to be so, but beyond these commonalities, though, there are a lot of differences that conspire to make the new car something unique in the present-day Ferrari lineup. At the core of all these differences is the car's engine. Sure, it displaces the same 3.9 liters as in the Roma, and it's part of the same F154 family of power plants, but in this application it is a tad more powerful, more responsive, and a bit lighter. In the now outgoing Roma, the V8 engine was good for 612 horsepower, but in the Amalfi, we're dealing with a slightly larger troupe that counts 631 horsepower at 7,500 RPM, and 760 Nm of torque from 3,000 to 5,750 RPM. With the extra punch on deck, the new model is capable of reaching 62 miles per hour from a perfect standstill in 3.3 seconds and doubles that speed in a total of 9 seconds. The fastest this car can go at any given time is 199 miles per hour. The engine continues to be controlled by means of an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission as before and breathes out a mostly standard exhaust system, but the setup as a whole does come with a number of upgrades compared to what was available in the Roma. The first thing Ferrari did was to work its magic on the engine's turbocharging. A new management system is on deck, giving each of the 2 turbos dedicated calibration. As a result of that, the maximum turbo speed is now 171,000 RPM. Ferrari then took the same engine control unit used on the 296 GTB, Purosangue, and 12-cylindry, and installed it into the Amalfi. Each cylinder bank was fitted with its own pressure sensors, and, for the first time on a Ferrari, the engine uses a low-viscosity oil. This one should reduce cold resistance by 30% compared to the Roma. The Italians also tampered with the transmission of the car, not by much, but just enough to make it feel special. There's a new and more powerful control unit to handle this piece of hardware, but also refined software to govern it. As far as the exhaust system goes, those with a knack for mechanical details will be happy to learn the car comes with a new silencer layout meant to make the Amalfi legal to rev, while keeping its Ferrari voice. Moving away from the engine, we learn the new entry-level Prancing Horse now uses a brake-by-wire system and a recalibrated steering box. The steering wheel itself is new as well, and it comes with a feature many of us would like to see more often in modern cars: physical buttons, including the aluminum start button. The 2+ people that'll be able to take a ride in an Amalfi will be greeted inside by a dual cockpit layout and a dashboard that has been designed, for the first time, to make the instrument cluster and air vents look like a single block. The car was built to be as light as possible, tipping the scales at 3,241 pounds, and to offer as much cargo space as possible for a vehicle this size. 273 liters of stuff can be placed in the trunk of the Amalfi. Following in the tradition of the Roma, the new model is named after a city as well, this time the famous one on Italy's southwest coast. The carmaker does not specifically say when the model will become available to purchase, but the most optimistic estimate says that it will happen next year in Europe. America, naturally, will have to wait a bit longer. As far as price is concerned, Ferrari is as tightly lipped as ever, meaning it only said a thing or two about how much it will cost in its home country. People there will thus have to pay €240,000 to get the 20-inch wheels shod in either Bridgestone Potenza Sport or Pirelli P0 tires moving. That's about the same sum the Ferrari Roma is going these days, and it means the Amalfi will continue its predecessor's tradition of being one of the most affordable prancing horses around.